Hello, welcome to a new show with George and Rachel. It's Rachel, I'm George.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
We're doing a shot. To episode 1.
To episode 1.
That must have been exciting to watch. So this was poorly planned on my part. The camera's going to die in the battery. Battery and the camera's going to die. So probably pretty short, which is fine because it's an intro video anyway. So for those of you who know who I am, my other videos, I'm George. I'm the guy who talks about Kevin Smith a lot. It's my friend Rachel. I've known her since high school, and she's been coming over and asking me about, you're on YouTube? What's that about? And I was like, we should do a show together where we just bullshit and talk about what we always talk about. But she was hesitant to do so. So question 1, Rach.
Yeah.
Why are you hesitant to do this?
Well, see, I'm a teacher, so, you know, I feel like I have 2 alter egos. So I have my teacher persona. I'm super professional and, like, you know, I just took a shot. I can't do that at school, but...
Have you not done that at school?
No. I like my job and I would like to keep it.
All right.
But it's perfectly normal to drink when you're an adult.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure the students have taken shots at school.
Oh, I hope not. You think they drink in my class?
In your class? No, your class is exciting and fun. She teaches biology. So, I mean, when we were kids, people were doing Molly and...
I drank in class once.
People would bring Cokes, like bottles of Coke that were like half empty and fill the rest of it up with like bourbon and shit.
I did the same thing. I drank in what was her name? Everyone called her Buttersworth, but it was Mrs. Buttersworth. She taught AP World History.
Oh, she the dumb bitch?
Oh yeah, she like had like a store where she like sold furniture and like cutesy little Texan rustic
High school?
shit. You know?
High school was stupid. Anyway.
That was my world history teacher.
Yeah.
I got a 2 on that AP test.
And now you're a teacher yourself.
Yes.
So like I said, we've known each other since high school. We became friends a few years ago at a Halloween party. So are you excited about this at all?
About talking to you?
Yeah, about putting yourself on the interwebs.
Let's give it a shot.
That's not what I said. We're clearly giving it a shot. Are you excited about it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at like a 6.
All right, 10's good, right?
10 is the best.
All right, I'll take.
Sorry, that shot was.
We drank shitty tequila.
Yeah.
Agavales Gold, 100% agave. What's the battery life at? Let me see if I got room for time. More questions. All right. So, I've been watching a lot of interview things in my world because that's a filmmaker boy. So I'm trying to figure out what questions to ask, and I have a closer, but it's a fucked up closer, which is why it's gonna be the closer. So instead, I'm gonna say, what is like a thing you're the most proud of at age 27, college graduate, teacher, world traveler?
Most?
If you had a thing that you're like, that's the thing so far where you're like, you can look back and say that's the one.
Ooh.
For me, it's the screenplay I just wrote, maybe.
Yeah.
That and my mental health that is better now.
Yeah.
But that's easy for me. But what would you say is like?
Well, immediately because you said mental health, like, I feel like I'm really happy now, which you know me, like I wasn't for a long time.
This show a year ago would have been 2 people being like, fuck you! And fuck them, and fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I was dating this guy and I would call it a relationship, but it wasn't even. But I thought it was, and I'm out of it now, and I think I'm in a better one.
5.
It's at least progress. Like,
Right.
It may not be great, but it's better. So I feel happier. The thing most recently, I'm really proud of the work that I do. And, like,
Now?
what do you mean now?
I mean, she goes through waves.
Teaching is like that. Like, there's always going to be really shitty days and there's always going to be really good days. And unfortunately, like, the gratitude doesn't come to you until the very end.
And by the way, like, obviously if you're watching when we post it, you know what time it is. But for anyone who might come visit this later, middle of the summer, 2016 right now. So right now she's like, I love being a teacher. I'm on vacation.
Talk to me again in, like,
couple
October,
months.
November.
Hate those fucking brats.
We could do a whole show just on that.
Which, by the way, we will be talking about all kinds of stuff, but it's still me, so it's probably going to be primarily pop culture reviews because the way she talks about movies is funny. It's like she saw a different movie. You already mentioned a relationship and the new one, so that covers another question I have to ask about, which is like, can we talk about you? So clearly we can, at least vaguely.
Sure.
The last question, because I think the camera's about to die, is the inverse of the other one, which is like, what's the hardest thing if you want to talk about it? The hardest thing you're willing to talk about?
The hardest thing I'm willing to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many.
And it could be professionally, if not personally. Just like something
professionally, I don't even want to go there either. That drama should not be publicized, probably.
Right.
Like, teaching is like House of Cards, almost. I'm not kidding. There's always like one person or maybe 2 who like run the entire show, and they don't like me. So
Right.
I work really hard every day, and
Who is the Freddy's rib guy? Like, you know, on House of Cards, the guy, the black dude with the ribs. Who is that equivalent in your world?
in my world,
The guy who's like in your world, but not a part of it, and he just makes you fucking like, I got ribs and shit.
that would be my coworker Matt, who I think you've met.
Maybe, yeah.
He's a new teacher this year, so he's like 22 and like really loves teaching still.
Wait, he's not the bearded guy or the skinny guy.
It's the skinny, tall, gay guy.
Okay, yeah, Matt is. I didn't want to say the gay guy, but yeah, that guy. Matt's the shit. I love
I'm
Matt.
sorry, that's like a way to define people,
I know, but
guess.
I'm gonna.
It's unfortunate, but
I'm a straight white male, so I have to be careful.
I'm at least female, so
You're good. Yeah, Matt's awesome. So
No,
Matt's like
he's
your.
so cool. He got hired on, and it's funny actually. He used to intern at my school, and in my first year, he was my intern.
Right on.
And like we talk about that all the time. Like it was so fucking weird that like I'm brand new and he's trying to learn from me, and we just laugh about it all the time. Anyways, I run this thing called Science Olympiad, and he's my co-coach for it. What did you do?
I went like this, runs.
It is student led, but they need someone to like get them there, and I do that. So, but he runs that with me, and he's been awesome.
Right on.
And he never has anything bad to say. But he's not Freddie because he's actually my informant. He's friends with the other people.
So he's Stemple?
Yeah. He like goes and gets all of the information and tells me about it just so I can stay informed.
Sampler, not Stemple.
I didn't
Sorry.
catch it.
The internet will catch it.
Yeah.
Well, right on, I like him. He told a good story about like he wrote, like he had a test with his kids, teach biology too, right? Or
He
science.
teaches anatomy and physiology.
And like apparently the test average was like
A 12.
a 12.
It's always so low. He writes
He
the
came in and
hardest
he wrote 12% on the board.
Yeah.
And was like, all right guys, what's this? And they were like, 12% of what? And he was like, exactly. And eventually they figured it out. And he was like, yeah, you guys, you're retarded.
Well, to be fair, his tests are really fucking hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's holding them to a high standard, which is what we should be
That's what
doing in
you're
a
supposed to do,
public
right?
school. I mean,
In any school, right?
God, there's so many teachers that like, I guess I cap that.
All of her coworkers are lovely people.
Yeah.
Um,
I love my job.
Which is the ones I've met are fine. But anyway, I guess that about wraps it up for this episode. We're going to be essentially talking about pop culture, I think, more often, which that's another question I could ask. Do you want to just do Bo Burnham next time?
Okay.
Or see where, I mean, we're going to keep drinking, so next episode might be like 3 hours and 9 shots later, and maybe unusable, but Bo Burnham next time?
Sure.
Cool. All right, thank you for watching, guys. Rach and George on the show, Rach and George. If you like it, tell us. If you hate it, tell us. All that good stuff. Bye.
Bye.
How do I even...
How do I live without you?
Oh no, it's already recording. Okay, we're good.
I want to know. How do I live?
Words and things.
How do I ever slip